You meet someone you shared a kiss with in middle school, and then they randomly pop back up into your life again? Things like this don't just happen.
Through the end of it all. Sorry, no, not for falling in love.
Sounds good. Nigeria Chambers from Big Old Belt Media. Danny and Margaret, thank you so much for your time today, and congratulations on your new film, Things Like This, coming to
Thanks,
theaters
Nigeria.
May 16th. How you two doing?
Thank you. I'm great.
Yeah, good.
Great.
Yeah, how about you?
I'm good. Honestly, Danny, I thought I might have been overdressed. I thought you might show up without a shirt again. That's kind of your thing,
No, don't encourage him.
But
I'm
I actually do want to start there. Margaret, I gotta say, as Chloe, really from scene to scene, I love the fashion choices that they styled you in, and for the times, Danny, yes, when you did have clothes on, yours was also cool too. I wonder if you could just talk a little bit about the collaboration process, because I think beyond there just being nice looks, I think they really reek personality, and I think it really speaks to the bubbly personality between the two of your characters, and especially when they're together, and even how the outfits complement each other and the personality. So like, I'm guessing there was a big vision board at hand here to kind of map this all out to get it right. But yes, could you all talk about the collaboration process here?
Absolutely. It was one of my favorite parts of this film. I've never been so ecstatic about being clothed. We had an incredible costume designer, Naomi, and hair and makeup, and the makeup key, Bree, was just we were all just so on the same level. When I had read the script, I had this vision of who Chloe was, and I remember Max and I almost texted each other at the same time, being like, I think she's a redhead. Do you think she's a redhead? You know, because that wasn't necessarily in the script. We were just thinking, oh, what does she look like? And then when I got some vision boards, some mood boards sent to me from the designers. And it was just like my wildest dreams, down to them being like, we want you to have these like long acrylic neon nails. And everything was so intentional. The jewelry, that it just added that extra bit of sparkle to when I got to dress up as her and was fully like, I am her. This is amazing. And perks of like becoming friends with these women is that I got to take some of it home with me. Yeah, it was
But
fabulous.
yeah, that's also, I was going to ask you, did you take anything home? At least the earrings at the minimal, but yeah, that's also.
And I just say this, I wear these shoes and this, I don't know if you can see, but these
Yeah.
combat boots, and then these tights, I literally wear them as Chloe, and I've had it in storage for the last, couple of years as we've been finishing the film. And now that it's coming out, I was like, wait, I can finally wear these
Yeah.
again. So yeah, it's been great.
That's amazing. Danny, anything would add there?
No, Naomi Wolf is the GOAT, and we were so lucky to have her, and she did miracles with the budget that we had. So I mean, yeah, she was the best.
I love the Letterman jacket that you wear in the show.
Yeah.
Love it.
That was like one of
Love
my
it.
him, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Margaret was
Yeah.
the only one that got to take stuff home. We had to keep everything just in case we had to do research. So
I
she's the best
begged.
show.
I really bonded and begged. Yes.
Yeah. Her clothes.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, Danny, I think we're about the same size. I was gonna DM one of you all and say, you want to slide me that
I
Letterman
still have
jacket?
some of it, so yeah, you can have it.
All right, I'll put it to work for sure.
say the
It'll be
word,
right here
you
on the
got-
interview right now.
Yeah, the answer is always no unless you ask. So you ask, if you want it, you can have it.
That
I still have
is
it. It's in LA.
I'll be there. Be there next week actually. So I'll hit you up.
Yeah, it'll look
Um,
good.
I gotta say, and that's a good segue here, is there's so many good saying and phrases in this film. And I started to do my notes and I started writing some down. Then I just ripped it up because I was like, this will be a whole journal by the end of it, because there's just really so many. I think that's the type of films that we need to really, put back into the world the positivity, some of the healing that us humans need right now. But I want to know for you, first of all, I just want to say my favorite, because I absolutely want to write that down, actually happens to come to somebody that's sitting here right now. And good things that come to those who wait for the good things that's been waiting for them. God damn, that's so good.
I
God,
was so hoping you were gonna say that was your favorite.
so good. I wonder for you too, what has been some of your favorite sayings or little tidbits in this film that you kind of took home with you after filming?
Oh, so many. Even though Chloe says like so many of them, I love that Max worked into the film something that Charlie says as Kenny, which is things like this don't just
Yeah,
happen,
that's what I was
right?
thinking.
We say that
Yeah, I
too,
was thinking
yeah.
about it also.
Where
Yeah.
it's like it's got to be fate or some dumb shit or whatever, and
Yep.
that's the quote. I'm not saying that. But I just love that scene between the two of them. And it is sort of like the titular scene. But that stuck with me where it's like, okay, if something's really happening where it seems cosmically aligned, let it happen.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. You, Danny?
That was
was your
exactly what I was thinking. Things like
Yeah.
don't just happen. You just surrender.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good for you all because it adds so much rewatchability to this. But I also will say too, I would love some measure of a companion piece to it too, because I really do think beyond there being intentional writing with this film, I definitely think there's a lot of layered conversations that comes around them. And as you said, the manifestation, a lot of things that people use as buzzword, but like to really apply that and really to understand it and accept it when it happens, which is why, yes, I love that scene as well. So I'll talk a little bit about why I received this film. I want to know for you too, like, this film is now coming out and being put into the world May 16th. What are the things, the reactions, the responses you want from the audience?
Oh yeah, I want them to go with a group of people, friends. You could take your family. It's a slice of life. It's a rom-com, and have some popcorn, eat some snacks, and yeah, just escape for a moment. Just have a good time, have fun.
I really feel like this is the kind of movie that people need right now, where you go into a theater and you have this communal experience with people where you're laughing out loud during funny scenes. There are cringy moments where you're like, oh God, and then there's just really heartfelt moments. And to walk out of a theater feeling uplifted and inspired and believing in fate and love again, is something that I hope everybody takes away and has a great time and just enjoys themselves, because it's so fun. It's such a fun world that Max has created.
Yeah.
Yeah. As much as I want more of Zach and Zach, I gotta be honest. I want to see what Peter and Chloe are up to.
Hey!
Say what? Say what?
You might.
There's some deleted scenes we had to cut because you were getting too much of Peter and Chloe.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
There were a couple of deleted scenes where I guess on the cutting room floor it was like, wait a second, this kind of like is taking away from like the main focus of the film. But
Exactly.
I think that's just a testament to how great of a writer Max is, where he can create so many important ensemble characters that aren't just sort of periphery vehicles. They're really, you believe they're living, breathing people who have their own lives and own stories. So I really appreciate you pointing that out.
Yeah, two things. Physical media and this film is community, so there's never enough of anybody. So like we're gonna
Yeah.
need that to be released at some point, somehow, some way. So I'm just putting that out there. But
We're
for what it's
accepting that.
worth, this cut right here was amazing. Things like this, it comes to theaters May 16th. Margaret, Dan, thank you so much for your time. Danny, I'll
Thank
be
you
in
so
your
much.
DMs
So
very
much.
shortly.
Great to
Appreciate you.